તારી રીતે કરવાનું, you have to do it by yourself. Not like that, right? Gurus used to give certain examples through which they used to understand everything, and then they live their life, or they share their own experience. This was the situations once I had, and now this is what I have learned. So what I have learned, I am sharing with you, right? This is all about the universities, right? Our history, right? These are not my words. These are the histories through which ancient universities were developed, right? કેમ આટલી બધી books હતી, કેમ આટલા બધા students હતા, કેમ આટલા બધા lectures ના classroom. You see Nalanda University 300 rooms for delivering lectures. 300 class એટલે કેટલી મોટી જગ્યા. You can imagine the size of the universities, right? So you can even imagine the education system, how it would be, right? And today's education totally different, right? So those were the students who had a different education in their era, right? Through which we are gaining the knowledge of the universities. Which universities? Nalanda University, Takshashila University, Kashi, and the fourth one, that is Vallabhi University, right? Moving ahead, so we need to understand, આપણે બહુ સમજવાની જરૂર છે કે એજ્યુકેશન એક્ચ્યુઅલી છે શું, because this chapter is about education. તો મેં તમને પહેલાના વિડિયોમાં પણ કીધું હતું, yesterday also, what is education, how it was developed. It was developed through communication, through different languages, right? મેં તમને ગઈકાલે કીધું આ રીતે એજ્યુકેશન સિસ્ટમ ડેવલપ થઈ હતી. અલગ અલગ સ્ટેટ્સમાં અલગ અલગ લેંગ્વેજીસ બોલાતી હતી, રાઈટ? અને એના ઉપરથી ઘણા બધા પોએટ્સ નીકળ્યા. એ પોએટ્સ માંથી ઘણી બધી પોએમ્સ લખાણી હતી અને એજ્યુકેશન સિસ્ટમ ડેવલપ થઈ. And that created universities. હવે આખું સાયકલ સમજાણું? yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is how the system developed, right? This is how the education system transformed. અને અત્યારે આપણે જે ભણીએ છીએ એ totally different છે, right? The concept that we are studying right now is purely professional, right? You are concerned with 1 year. Once this gets over, you are concerned with the new year, that is the next year. Then again that year gets over, again you are concerned with the new year, that is your next year, and it goes on, right? So we need to understand what the real education is. આ હું તમને શું કામ સમજાવું છું, કારણ કે એજ્યુકેશન સમજવું બહુ જરૂરી છે. ગોખણિયું જ્ઞાન એક જ વર્ષ પૂરતું હોય, નેક્સ્ટ યર કંઈક નવું આવી જશે, રાઈટ? પછી તમે આગળનું ભૂલી જશો. So that is not the education. Education is what you learn, right? ક્યારે બી કોઈ બી તમને પૂછે તો એ તમને કોન્સેપ્ટ ખબર હોવો જોઈએ, because it is related to our own country. સ્પેશિયલી સોશિયલ સાયન્સની અંદર જે હિસ્ટ્રી છે એ તો આપણને ખબર હોવી જ જોઈએ. આપણને જો આપણા દેશ વિશે ના ખબર હોય, કોઈક આપણને ક્વેશ્ચન કરે તો કેવું ફીલ થાય? Suppose if anyone asks you, where is Nalanda University? Or where is Vallabhi University? And if you don't know, being a 10th standard students, right, this is not accepted. So we have to understand the knowledge rather than mugging it up. એક વાર, બે વાર, ત્રણ વાર વાંચો ને એટલે ઓટોમેટિકલી એ યાદ રહી જશે. And plus you will understand more easily. Why it becomes lengthy and difficult, do you know? Because you have a habit of mugging it up. ગોખવાની ટ્રાય કરો. એજ્યુકેશન ક્યારે ગોખાય નહીં. આખા ચેપ્ટરની અંદર, રાઈટ, આટલી બધી બુક્સ છે, આટલી બધી યુનિવર્સિટીઝ છે, લેંગ્વેજીસ ડેવલપ થઈ, કોઈ કઈ છે ને ગોખવાનો કોઈ કોન્સેપ્ટ કે કોઈ મગિંગ અપનો કોન્સેપ્ટ નથી. દે હેવ ઓલ લર્ન્ડ, રાઈટ, થ્રુ લેંગ્વેજીસ. બધું લર્ન કરેલું. So it's an advice to all you the students, right? જેટલા પણ સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ છો બધાને એડવાઇસ છે, you have to read it. વાંચવું પડે તો ઓટોમેટિકલી એ વસ્તુ લર્ન થઈ જશે. પછી એસએસ ક્યારેય લેન્ધી નહીં લાગે, રાઈટ? આપણી મેન્ટાલિટી શું હોય કે એસએસ માં 21 ચેપ્ટર્સ છે કે 15 ચેપ્ટર્સ છે કે 20 ચેપ્ટર્સ, આટલા બધા કેવી રીતે યાદ રહેશે? આપણે પહેલા એવું વિચારીએ. નોટ લાઈક ધેટ. રીડ ઓલ ધી ચેપ્ટર્સ, રાઈટ? Make a notes where you feel, oh, this is an important part of chapter number 4 or chapter number 5, and then move ahead. તો એ તમારા માટે બહુ એસએસ ઈઝી થઈ જશે. This is an advice to all the students, right? Because as this chapter is related to education, એટલે એજ્યુકેશન જો રિયલી તમારે લર્ન કરવું હોય તો આ રીતે તમે એને લર્ન કરી શકો. This is the way that you can learn it easily.
Sir.
Yes.
સર એને વિડીયોના રૂપે એટલે વિડીયો રીતે પણ જોઈ શકીને આપણે કેવી રીતે તમે જેમ કહો છો.
હા, સી ધેટ ડિપેન્ડ્સ અપોન સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ ટુ સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ. બધાની મેન્ટાલિટી, બધાનું ગ્રાસ્પિંગ પાવર, બધાનો અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડિંગ પાવર અલગ અલગ હોય, રાઈટ? કોકને એક વારમાં સમજાઈ જાય, કોકને 2 વારમાં સમજાઈ જાય, કોકને 5 વારમાં સમજાઈ જાય, રાઈટ? કોક કંઈક બોલતું હોય ને સમજાઈ જાય. બધાનું અલગ અલગ કોન્સેપ્ટ હોય. That you have to understand. My knowledge is to give you the education, right? મારું કામ શું છે? તમને ઇન્ફોર્મ કરવાનું. This is what it is. But how you grab it, તમે એને કેવી રીતે લર્ન કરો છો, that depends up to you. Because in a class there are 60 students and everyone has different mindset, right? So તમને જે concept easy લાગે, the way that you feel this is an easy way to learn, that is how you can learn, right? It's an advice, it's not an instructions નથી આપતો, એક advice છે. How you learn કેવી રીતે કરવાનું, ગોખવાનું નથી, લર્ન કરવાનું છે, અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ કરવાનું. How you can understand? By reading it. જેટલું વધારે વાંચશો ને એટલું વધારે સમજાશે. પહેલી વાર વાંચશો તો 50% સમજાશે, બીજી વાર વાંચશો તો 80% સમજાશે, ત્રીજી વાર વાંચશો એટલે 100% આવડી જશે, right? This is the way that you can learn. As this chapter is related to education, એટલે કહું છું, right? એટલે હરેક સબ્જેક્ટ તમારા માટે ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ છે. So make an habit of reading. પહેલી વાર વાંચશો ને એટલે કંટાળો જ આવશે, સેકન્ડ ટાઈમ, થર્ડ ટાઈમ, ફોર્થ ટાઈમ, ગો ઓન, and then you will enjoy. Oh, this is a very interesting thing. આ મેં 2-3 વાર વાંચ્યું ને તો મને આવડી ગયું. But what do we do? આપણે ગોખવાના કોન્સેપ્ટથી ચાલીએ છીએ કે ભાઈ મને એક જ વારમાં આવડી જવું છે, એક વારમાં મને ન આવડે. Even I cannot learn, right? Even I have to read. આ હું એમને નહીં ભણાવી શકતો, મારે પણ વાંચવું પડે. વાંચવું, સમજવું, પછી તમારી જોડે શેર કરું. This is the real way of getting the knowledge, right? બાકી ટેક્સ્ટ બુક માંથી વાંચીને જોતા તો ગોખતા બધાયને આવડે. That is a very simple thing. But the real thing is you have to learn it, and the only way that you can learn is from reading. And where does this reading comes from? The communication. Where does this communication comes from? Different languages, and that is your chapter number 4. હવે સમજાણું તમને literally heritage of India? Yes or no?
Yes sir.
Okay, moving ahead, right? The composer of Arthashastra, that is economics, Kautilya, studied here according to a belief. This university was named after the name of Taksha. Underline that sentence also. According to a belief, this university was named after the name of a Taksha, that is the son of Bharat, brother of Lord Ram, born in Raghukul. Brother of Lord Ram, born in Raghukul. It was a renowned education center of 7th century. Underline that sentence also. It was an renowned education center of the 7th century, right? Students were free to study the subject of their interest. See the university. બહુ important sentence છે આની અંદર. Students were free to study the subjects of their interest. એ યુનિવર્સિટી એટલી બધી મોટી હતી, એની અંદર 64 સબ્જેક્ટ્સ હતા. કેટલા? How many subjects were there? How many subjects were there?
64.
Yes.
64.
તો તમે વિચાર કરો, તમે કોઈ યુનિવર્સિટીમાં ભણવા જાઓ છો, રાઈટ? તમે 64 સબ્જેક્ટ્સ જુઓ છો, and you have the free to select your own subject. Is that good or no? Yes or no? એ સારી વસ્તુ કહેવાય, હા કે ના? તમને તમારા ચોઇસના સબ્જેક્ટ મળે એ સારી વસ્તુ કહેવાય? યસ ઓર નો?
Sorry.
Yes sir, it's good.
Yes, it's good.
That was Takshashila University, right? 64 subjects હોય, n number of students છે, n number of teachers છે, and students had the right to select their choice of subject, right? The best university, the best example of education, the best example of education, right? Underline that sentence. Students were free to study the subject of their interest. In spite of the limit allotted of 20 students per teacher, look at the ratio. 20 students per teacher. 20 students per teacher. એક ટીચર અને એના મેક્સિમમ સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ કેટલા? 20. કેટલા સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ એના? 20. એટલે તમે વિચારો તમારું ફોકસ કેટલું સ્ટ્રોંગ અને પાવરફુલ થઈ જાય. When you are 20 in the class, right? ક્લાસમાં 20 જ જણા બેઠા હોય અને ટીચર ભણાવતો હોય એટલે જે ફોકસ છે ને, that is almost 100%. That is almost 100%. Right? The best example over here. Moving ahead. In spite of limit allotted of 20 students per teacher, they used to teach even more. Students from distant cities like Varanasi, Rajgruha, Mithila, and Ujjain overcrowded the university. Prince of Varanasi and Prince Jit, the king of Kaushal, studied here. Also, the great grammarian Panani and expert politician Kautilya got education from this university. Underline that sentence. The king of Kaushal studied here. Great grammarian Panani. Grammarian નું નામ શું છે? Panani. And the expert politician, that is Kautilya, studied in this university. Underline the sentence. Takshashila was the best center for higher education. Takshashila was the best center for higher education. What is an higher education? What is an higher education? Do you know?
After 12th. After 12th.
Yes, after 12th. Once you go to the college, right? તો તમે કોઈ યુનિવર્સિટીને એફિલિએટેડ હશો. Either Gujarat University or Saurashtra University or Gujarat Technological University. So the universities under which you study, right? They are known as the higher education. They are known as the higher education, right? So Takshashila was the best center for higher education, right? Normally, students used to stay with Guru to practice. Students used to stay with Guru to practice. Education of Veda, military science, Gaj Vidya, archery. Archery ખબર છે ને? bow and arrow. Archery. Right? Grammar, philosophy, warlord, that is war, right? Astronomy, astrology was given there. Right? Chanakya, the mentor of Chandragupta Maurya, also studied here. ચાણક્યાએ પણ આ યુનિવર્સિટીની અંદર સ્ટડી કર્યું. Underline that sentence, right? And there is one more Chinese scholar, that is Fa Hien, visited the university in the beginning of 5th century. Visited the university in the beginning of 5th century. Underline that sentence also. That can be asked in fill in the blanks. That can be asked in fill in the blanks. Chinese scholar Fa Hien visited the university in the beginning of 5th century. Concept clear? Yes or no? Takshashila University?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Yes? Any questions? Varanasi. Varanasi was famous as one of the place of... Okay, you can keep it with you. We are lacking time right now, right? We need to finish the third and the fourth point. I'm not getting your voice over here. Okay. Varanasi was famous as one of the places of pilgrimage during the 7th century. pilgrimage place, Varanasi. Underline that sentence. It was also the famous education center. Varanasi એક pilgrimage place છે અને education center માટે પણ એટલું જ important છે. It grew as the religious center for the Aryan culture in Upanishads. In the Upanishadic period, king of Varanasi, Ajatashatru, was a great philosopher of Upanishadic age and a great supporter of the education. Right? The king was a supporter of the education. It is mentioned in Vyas Samhita, the Maharshi Vedas had his ashrams in Varanasi. He had his ashrams in Varanasi, right? Lord Buddha chose Varanasi, a suitable place for propagations of his preaching. Lord Buddha એને એવું કીધું કે Varanasi is one of the best place where education can be given. Potent philosopher Adi Shankaracharya had to move to Kashi to adopt the new principles of Vedas. Has to move to adopt the new principle of Vedantas, right? Vallabhacharya ji and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the pioneer of Pushti Marg, attained prestige for their Vaishnava sects in Kashi. Majority of the scholars, families of Punjab had to migrate to Kashi while a few families migrated to Kashmir. Many other princes came from education in Varanasi. Prince and princesses, the daughters and the sons of the kings came for the education purpose in Varanasi. Monastery at Sarnath became a famous education center under the patronage of Emperor Ashoka. Underline that sentence also. Monastery at Sarnath is the name of the place, right? Became a famous education center under the patronage of Emperor Ashoka, right? So this is about a place, not about a university. Varanasi एक place છે that is actually a pilgrimage place which was developed in the 7th century. It became as a famous education center. Lord Buddha suggested that this is one of the best place to get the educations, right? Many philosophers came out from that place and many people from Punjab migrated to Varanasi and some migrated to Kashmir to get the better education. And monastery that is at the Sarnath is a place, right? That became famous as an education center during the reign of Emperor Ashoka. So that is all about Varanasi. And moving ahead to the fourth point, that is Vallabhi. That is again an university. Vallabhi is an university. The University of Gujarat was a famous center of education in the 7th century. Underline the sentence. Vallabhi University, that is a University of Gujarat, right? That became a famous center of education in the 7th century. There was a significant contribution of contemporary ruler of Vansh dynasty and its people to make Vallabhi a well-renowned and a huge center of education. This can be asked in the exam because it is related to Gujarat. It was a famous center of education in the 7th century and significant contribution of contemporary ruler of Vansh dynasty. Vansh લોકોની જે dynasty હતી, right? And its people to make Vallabhi a well-renowned and a huge center of education. બહુ મોટું બનાવવાનું હતું. And it started to develop in the 7th century. A well-renowned and a huge center of education. Vallabhi was the center of Hinayana cult of Buddhist religion. That is a part of Buddhist religion. In the middle of the 7th century, that is 7th century ની વચ્ચેના એરામાં, century એટલે 100 years, right? એટલે maybe about 40-50 ની જે year ની age હશે એ. In the middle of the 7th century, Buddhist scholars like Sritirmati and Gunmati were the leading principles of Vallabhi. Underline the sentence. Sritirmati and Gunmati were the leading principles of the Vallabhi University. That means they were the face at that point of time in Vallabh University. Underline that sentence. the Brahmin students from the distant area of Ganga and Yamuna used to come here for higher studies. Chinese traveler Singh noted that Vallabhi completed with a famous education center, Nalanda, which was located at the eastern part of India. Vallabhi was a capital and an international port from 480 AD to 775 AD. Underline that sentence also. Vallabhi was the capital and port, international port હતું. Port એટલે તો ખબર છે ને? Yes or no? Do you know what port is?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right? So that was an international port during the era of 480 AD to 775 AD. AD means Anno Domini, right? The ruler of Vallabhi belonged to the Maitrik dynasty, right? એક dynasty હતી Maitrik dynasty. એમના caste, એમનું culture, એમનું religion, એ point of time એમની belief totally અલગ હતી, right? So if you want to know more about caste and culture, right, about the rituals, you can watch Discovery Channel. એક taboo નામની serial આવે છે on the Discovery Channel, right? And you can still find people living in that age. હજુ પણ આમના થોડાક વંશ જે છે એ હજુ જંગલમાં રહે છે, right? And that serial is being shown on Discovery Channel, and the name of the serial is Taboo, TABOO. Right? And they still live this kind of life. So if you want to know more, you can watch that thing when you are free at your own convenience. So you will learn more about the culture, more about their gods, more about their beliefs. Right? આપણું culture, આપણા god, આપણી belief, આપણું standard of understanding is totally different from them. Right? Because એ બહુ જૂનું છે. તો આપણે જૂનું થોડુંક વધારે રિસર્ચ અને સ્ટડી કરવું હોય, so you can watch Discovery Channel. Right? એમાં આ બધી વસ્તુ વધારે ડિટેલમાં સારી રીતે આપવામાં આવી છે. So you will understand more better, right? What the actually their belief and their god and their religion is, right? Moving ahead, the ruler of Vallabhi belonged to Maitrik dynasty, right? And he patronized the education and university as well. It is also notable that royal people of Maitrik dynasty were not Buddhist. However, they were helping the institution. In 775 AD, Arabians attacked Matrix and were defeated, and the university was closed down. Underline this sentence. In the year 775 AD, 775 Anno Domini, right? Arabian લોકો, right? They attacked this Vallabhi university, that is the Matrix, who were ruling this particular universities. They were defeated, and the university was closed down. The university